Hey guys, it's Doug here, coming to you with yet another video helping transform you from pawn to player in this game we call life. Hope you're enjoying the new setup. We got a new mic, new lights, and a new webcam. So let's get right into it with the upgrade in tow. In today's video, we're going to be talking about activation vibrations and the powerful impact they can have on our lives. So you might be asking, what is an activation vibration? And well, the truth is, we have to go back to a little prerequisite information just so this makes a little more sense. So bear with me a moment. It's cool though. So by now, most of you probably know, especially if you're watching a video like this, that you're not just your physical body. You're an immortal spiritual being who's lived many lives, not just this one. And so life is a series of, lifetimes, so to speak, in which we incarnate into a physical plane such as this one. Now, between lives, we go to what's simply known as the between lives area. Some call it the spirit realm, some call it whatever they call it, the ether, there's so many different terms. But the easiest way to describe it is just the between lives area, because, it's the area you go to between your lives. Simple enough. Now, guys, when we're in that area, we tend to meet up with our soul family, our spiritual team, who, is with us throughout this entire journey of, every lifetime, not just this one. And they're also the same types of beings you call down when you communicate with your spirit guides. But I digress on that one. So you're talking to the spirit family, right? You're catching up with them. It's a lot like coming home, if you've been in another state or another country and then you come back here. Think like that, but, on a more cosmic scale. Now, in addition to simply meeting up with them, catching up with them, you actually plan your next life out. What you want to experience, what you want to accomplish, what you want to learn, who you want to meet up with. And the people you're meeting up with are known as the activation vibrations, right? You agree to meet those people at certain moments in your life in order to facilitate change, growth, a new skill developing. Maybe you're here to learn something in particular, and they're the catalyst that gets you on that path. And guys, it's real simple and important to realize that person in Latin just means of sound. So persons are beings of sound. So that's where the whole vibration part of activation vibration comes in. They're beings of sound that are activating you. So that's really what it is, when you're saying an activation vibration. And everyone, is a vibration of sound, but in this case, they activate you. Now, what's really cool about these activation vibrations is they're some of the most important meetings of your life. And you might be thinking, well, how do I know what, who is an activation vibration? When I meet someone, how will I know that they are one? And it's pretty simple, just to think back on who's really impacted your life the most, who's really kick-started various phases of your life, taught you the most important skills you use to this day. It's pretty easy to determine who was your activation vibration in previous points of your life. However, going forward, it's cool to know as soon as you meet someone whether or not they are. And it's also pretty simple as well. We've all had this experience where we meet somebody and we instantly click. We instantly get along with them. This person automatically your friend. It feels like you've known them forever, right? You've known them your whole life. And it's because you actually have, right? You constantly meet up in that between lives area. You've plotted things before. And now those things are coming into motion. So you do know them, actually. It's funny, your intuition is spot on whenever you feel like you've known someone your whole life. Because you really have. And so the other thing, too, is it's not always just like a friend. It can also be like a teacher, an authority figure, a celebrity, whatever it is, and you instantly click with them. You instantly are like, wow, I want to know more. How did they forge their path in this life? I want to absorb all the knowledge I'm willing, they're willing to share with us, because I know it's going to help me out. So these activation vibrations, I mean, they can be your friends, they can be your coworkers, they can be your boss, they can be your loved ones, they can be family members. It can even be just kind of random guys you meet in line one day, or, you know, maybe you're having a shitty day and just in the elevator someone happens to give you a compliment and it completely uplifts your vibration, changes your feelings about that day. It can be as little as that, or, you know, as big as a significant other that pushes you to your limits in a good way, you know, and really propels you further on your journey. It can also be, you know, stuff like YouTube video creators, athletes that inspire you to do more in your physical body, authors of books that really blow your mind. Honestly, like, any artist can be one, because, you know, they put their heart and soul into their art and it speaks to you. And so all your favorite artists, you could actually argue, are activation vibrations as well. And funny, you know, I'm just thinking about it now, but there's a book called The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. And I really love that book. It's such a good book. I read it back in high school and just thought it was a really cool concept. And thinking back on it now, this is exactly what he was talking about. He clearly was privy to the concept of activation vibrations and wrote a whole novel about it, which is awesome. Just as a brief thing about that book, basically, you know, it's about the 5 people he meets in heaven, the 5 people that influenced his life the most. And it's exactly what I'm talking about as I think about it. So I would definitely say, you know, Mitch Albom was an activation vibration in my life, because that's not the only book of his I really enjoy. Not to go on a big tangent about Mitch Albom, but just an example to get your mind thinking of who's really inspired you throughout your life. So any artist like that that's been really prolific, really changed your outlook on the world, you could also consider activation vibrations. It doesn't have to be physical encounters, although you do end up meeting physically most of the time. You know, like I said, it's the things like your coworkers, friends you meet up with, stuff like that, teachers. But, you know, they're so impactful to your life because they propel you on the journey. And it's so cool, too, to see just how perfectly this universe is constructed, because you're gonna meet up with these people no matter what, you know, and it's a very synchronistic occurrence when you run into these people. And it just gets you thinking about just how perfectly your life has been set up to this point, and all of the blessings and great things that are still to come. I, for one, am excited to meet my next activation vibration, and it could happen at any time. I could go grab some food right now and, you know, meet the love of my life. Who knows? It's just really cool stuff like that can happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It gives you something to think about. I, you know, really wanted to celebrate the new lighting, camera, and microphone by doing a video I'm really passionate about, really a topic I've been thinking about a lot lately. All the activations, past, present, and future in my life that have really helped me to expand and grow. So I really hope, guys, you've enjoyed this video. I'd love to be your activation vibration. You know, making videos like this could certainly trigger something inside of you, help you grow and expand. That's totally the point. Also, you know, if you're really called to do so, check out the website DougFockler.com, where I give the energy transfer reset. That type of healing modality will really change your life. I'm definitely your activation vibration if you decide to do that. You know, any energy healer, of course, is really going to affect your life in a very positive way, and the ETR is no exception to that rule. Anyway, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, it really helps the channel grow, helps me activate more people, you know, strengthens the vibration, strengthens the signal. You feel good too, because you've been spreading this positive energy, helping a channel you enjoy grow. So really hope you guys have had fun. You know, I have, and They'll keep making these videos. Got the new setup ready to go. I'm excited. If you can't tell, I mentioned it 3 times already. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed. And until next time, have fun out there. Take it easy.